where you have the chance to start over, to shed old limitations and step into the version of yourself that you were always meant to become. We often find ourselves stuck in the same patterns, the same routines, wondering if there's more to life than what we're currently experiencing. We long for a fresh start, a chance to reinvent ourselves, but fear and uncertainty hold us back. And here's the truth. Change is hard. It's uncomfortable. It often feels easier to stay stuck in what we know, even if it's no longer serving us. But let me tell you this. Change is the key to growth. Change is what propels you forward when you feel like giving up. It's the catalyst that allows you to create a life you've only dreamed of. Now, I know that the idea of starting over, of embarking on this journey of self-discovery may seem intimidating. You may feel like the road ahead is unclear, and that's okay. This is not about having everything figured out from the start. It's about taking that first step even when the path ahead isn't fully visible. You don't need to know every detail. What you need is the courage to move forward, the courage to embrace change and trust that step by step, the life you desire will unfold before you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not underestimate the power of starting anew. Every single one of us has the capacity to evolve, to transform, and to overcome. Life doesn't have to be defined by past mistakes, missed opportunities, or fear of the unknown. What matters is what we choose to do right now, and what we choose today can set the tone for the rest of our lives. You're not alone on this journey. Every person who has ever achieved greatness, who has overcome adversity, or who has reinvented themselves, has faced the same fears you may be facing right now. The difference between those who stay stuck and those who rise is their willingness to embrace change. It's their decision to take that first step into the unknown and to do so with an open heart and mind. So ask yourself this. Are you ready to break free from the past and start a new chapter? Are you ready to let go of the weight that has been holding you back? Are you ready to embrace the uncertainty of change with confidence and courage? The journey to a new life starts now, and it begins with a decision to change. It begins with a willingness to grow, to learn, and to step into the unknown with a brave heart. Together, let's begin this journey. The power to transform your life lies in your hands, and this moment, right here, right now, is your invitation to take that first step. Let's dive in, and let's make the rest of your life the best of your life. Embrace the power of change. Welcome to your new beginning. If you're watching this video, you are at a crossroads. You're on the verge of something incredible, something that has the potential to transform your entire life. And this moment, this very moment, is the most important one. Building a new life. It's not about changing who you are at your core. It's about shedding the weight of past limitations, breaking free from what no longer serves you, and becoming the person you were always meant to be. Change can be a powerful catalyst, and while it may seem daunting, it's also the gateway to freedom, growth, and renewal. In our lives, we all face challenges and moments of discomfort. But when we choose to embrace change, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities. Change is the one constant in life. The world around us is in constant motion. Seasons change, people evolve, opportunities arise. So why should we resist it? Why should we hold on to what's familiar, even if it's holding us back? The truth is, change is inevitable, but the real power lies in your ability to choose how you respond to it. You don't have to wait for circumstances to force you into change. You can take control of your own transformation. The choice to start a new life is yours, and it's a decision that can empower you to create the future you've always wanted. At times, it might feel easier to stay where you are. You might think, this is who I am, this is my reality. But here's the thing, who you are today is not who you have to be tomorrow. You have the power to evolve. You have the ability to break free from the chains of the past and build a new life that aligns with your dreams, your passions, and your potential. The first step to embracing change is letting go of fear. Fear often comes when we face the unknown, and starting a new life is a big step into uncharted territory. You may not know what lies ahead, but that's exactly the point. You don't need to know every detail. What matters is that you take the first step forward. The unknown holds infinite possibilities. When you embrace the unknown with open arms, you allow yourself to discover things you never thought possible. Now think for a moment about what you want in life. Ask yourself, what does my ideal life look like? How do you want to feel every day? What kind of person do you want to become? These questions may feel overwhelming, but they are the very foundation of your transformation. The answers will serve as the blueprint for your new life. To begin this journey, start by setting an intention. This intention will act as your guiding light. Your intention doesn't have to be grand or perfect, it just has to be something that resonates with you deeply. Whether it's starting a new career, building a healthier lifestyle, or simply finding peace within yourself, your intention will drive you forward, even on days when it feels difficult. Understand this: change doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience, consistency, and a willingness to grow. But if you keep moving, even just a little bit every day, you will begin to see the fruits of your effort. Change is not a destination, it's a journey. And the beauty of it is that you are in control of the direction. The message: the first step to starting a new life is embracing the power of change. Trust in yourself, believe that you are capable of transformation, and step into the unknown with courage. The life you've always dreamed of is waiting for you, and it starts with one brave decision to change. Let go of the past. As we move forward in life, one of the most crucial steps in starting fresh is letting go of the past. The past can be an anchor, weighing us down with regret, fear, old mistakes, and unresolved emotions. It's easy to hold on to the things that have shaped us, but if we continue to live in the shadow of our past, we prevent ourselves from fully stepping into the future we deserve. The past is gone. It's a chapter that's already been written, and no matter how much we replay the scenarios, we can't change it. But we have control over the present and the future. The only way to truly create a new life is to give yourself permission to release the past. And I know that this can be difficult. We often define ourselves by our past experiences, whether they are successes or failures. But in order to build the life you want, you must first recognize that you are not bound by what has happened to you. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean that the past is erased or no longer a part of you. It means you stop letting it define you. It means you stop letting the weight of old experiences hold you back from becoming who you are meant to be. You can acknowledge the past, learn from it, and then make a conscious decision to move forward. The more you cling to old pain, old narratives, or past relationships that no longer serve you, the less room you leave for new empowering experiences to come into your life. There are often emotional attachments tied to the past: heartbreaks, failures, disappointments, regrets, or simply nostalgia for the way things once were. These emotions can be powerful, but they can also keep you stuck. It's important to forgive, not necessarily for the other person or situation, but for yourself. Forgiveness is a gift that you give yourself, a way of releasing the hold that past pain has over your life. It's not about condoning what happened, it's about freeing yourself from the burden of carrying that pain forward. Forgiving yourself is just as important. We all make mistakes. We all have regrets. But those mistakes don't have to dictate who we are today or who we become. You are not your mistakes. You are not defined by the choices you made in the past. What matters now is your commitment to growth, healing, and moving forward. In order to fully let go, you need to release the old story you've been telling yourself. That voice in your head that says, "I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed," or "I'm not worthy of happiness." It's time to silence that voice. Those beliefs were formed by your experiences, but they don't have to dictate your future. You have the power to rewrite your story. You have the power to change your narrative and create a new identity. Start by setting clear intentions for the future and take consistent actions towards those goals. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who encourage you, and environments that inspire you to grow. Each step you take away from the past is a step closer to the life you desire. Remember, letting go is an act of self-love. It's about honoring your worth and choosing to step into a new chapter with a clean slate. By releasing what no longer serves you, you create space for new opportunities, growth, and transformation. So, today, right now, decide. that the past will no longer control you. Let go of the pain, the fear, the regret, and the old stories. Make room for something beautiful, a new life, a fresh start, and the person you are becoming. Key message. To truly start a new life, you must let go of the past. Free yourself from old pain, mistakes, and limiting beliefs, and step into your future with courage, forgiveness, and self-love. The best version of yourself is waiting for you, and it starts with letting go. Take responsibility for your life. And one of the most empowering steps you can take when starting a new life is to take full responsibility for your own journey. This is where the power to transform your life lies. It's easy to blame external circumstances, other people, or even fate for where you are in life. But when you step into the mindset of taking responsibility, you realize that you are the author of your story and you have the power to shape it in any way you desire. Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything that has gone wrong. It means acknowledging that while you may not have control over everything that happens to you, you always have control over how you respond. Your reactions, your decisions, and your actions are yours to own. By accepting these truths, you step out of the role of a passive observer in your own life and into the role of an active creator of your future. This shift in mindset is crucial. When you take responsibility, you stop playing the victim, you stop making excuses and stop waiting for someone or something to come along and fix things for you. Instead, you take the reins and start making choices that align with the person you want to become. Your past is not your fault, but your future is your responsibility. Like a big part of taking responsibility is understanding that no one else is coming to save you. This can be a hard truth to face, especially if you've spent years waiting for external factors or people to change in order for your life to improve. But the truth is that change starts with you. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you can make lasting changes in your life. It's about realizing that you have the power to break free from patterns of self-sabotage, fear, and procrastination. You are in control. Start by setting clear goals for yourself, both short-term and long-term. Define what you want your new life to look like. Take time to write down your vision and be specific. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? What kind of person do I want to be? What values do I want to live by? Answering these questions is your first step in creating a roadmap for the life you want to lead. Once you have a clear vision, begin taking action. No goal is achieved without effort, and that effort needs to be consistent and focused. When you take responsibility, you no longer wait for motivation to strike. You create it yourself. Every step you take towards your goal, no matter how small, is a step towards creating a new life. It's about making progress, not perfection. Another key aspect of taking responsibility is taking care of yourself. This means looking after your physical, mental, and emotional health. If you're not taking care of yourself, it will be difficult to take control of other aspects of your life. Prioritize self-care, get enough sleep, eat well, exercise, and make time for rest. When you're at your best, you'll be able to show up fully for the goals you want to achieve. Taking responsibility also means owning your mistakes. When things don't go as planned, instead of blaming others or external circumstances, acknowledge what went wrong and learn from it. Mistakes are not failures, they are lessons in disguise. Each lesson you learn brings you one step closer to the life you want to create. Key message. Taking responsibility for your life means understanding that you have the power to shape your own future. It's about owning your choices, setting clear goals, taking consistent action, and learning from every experience. You are the architect of your life, and the power to create the life you desire lies in your hands. Take action and stay committed to your new life. The final and perhaps most important step in starting a new life is taking consistent action and staying committed to your goals, no matter how difficult or discouraging it may seem at times. It's easy to dream about a new life, to talk about it and to make plans, but without action, all of that remains just wishful thinking. The difference between those who live their dreams and those who don't is the willingness to take bold, consistent steps forward. Taking action starts with deciding that enough is enough. You have to decide that you are no longer willing to live the life you have outgrown. The power to change lies in the choices you make every single day. What you do today will determine the life you live tomorrow. No one else can take those steps for you. It's your journey, and only you can make the decision to move forward. Start by breaking down your goals into small, actionable steps. Don't overwhelm yourself with thinking you need to change everything at once. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your new life be. It's about taking one step at a time, whether it's waking up earlier to start your day with purpose, reading a chapter of a self-help book, or going for a walk to clear your mind. Every small action adds up over time. Consistency is key. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that big changes require huge, dramatic actions right away. But true change comes through consistency, through showing up for yourself every single day. If you commit to doing something every day, no matter how small, it will compound over time. This is the secret to success in any area of life. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. Along with consistency, commitment is crucial. Commitment means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means sticking to your goals when things get tough, when you face setbacks, and when you're not seeing the results you expect right away. Commitment means choosing to continue the journey even when the path is unclear, even when the progress feels slow, or when obstacles seem insurmountable. You must commit to yourself and to your vision even when things are difficult. One of the most powerful things you can do for your new life is to surround yourself with support. This might mean sharing your goals with people who will encourage and hold you accountable. Or it could mean seeking out a mentor or coach who has walked the path you're on and can guide you through the process. When you have a strong support system in place, it becomes easier to stay motivated and committed to the journey. You'll also face challenges along the way, that's a given. But view challenges as opportunities for growth. They are not roadblocks, they are part of the process. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, see them as lessons that bring you closer to your goals. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you become stronger, more resilient, and more confident in your ability to create the life you want. Perseverance is your ally. Keep going even when the road gets tough. Keep pushing forward even when you don't have all the answers. Trust that with each step you are creating momentum. Success is the result of continuous effort, even in the face of adversity. So, stay committed to your journey, take action every day, and remember that the life you want is being built with each decision you make. The message. To truly start a new life, you must take consistent action and stay committed to your goals. It's about showing up every day, no matter how small the step, and not giving up when things get tough. Your new life will not come from wishing or waiting. It comes from the choices you make and the actions you take. Stay consistent, stay committed, and never stop believing in your ability to change. As we come to the end of this journey, remember, the most important thing is that you've taken the first step. Starting a new life is not just a dream, it's a reality waiting for you to claim it. Every moment you spend doubting yourself, holding on to the past, or waiting for the perfect circumstances is time you could be using to transform your life. The key to success lies in your willingness to act, to embrace change, and to release the things that no longer serve you. You are not defined by your past, nor are you limited by the struggles you've faced. The power to create your future is in your hands, and it begins with each decision you make today. But here's the thing. You must commit to the process. Transformation is not always instant, and it won't always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you question if you're on the right path. In those times, I urge you to remember why you started. Remember the vision of the life you want to build, and use that vision to fuel you forward. It won't mean showing up every day, even when it's hard. It means pushing through the discomfort and knowing that every step you take brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. Your journey will not always be perfect, but each challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Every mistake is a lesson, and every setback is a stepping stone. You have within you the strength, the resilience, and the determination to turn your dreams into reality. But it all starts with one simple decision: to step into your power and take charge of your life. As you move forward, I want you to remember this: your new life begins now. It begins the moment you decide to stop waiting for the right time and start acting. It begins with the commitment to move forward, no matter how uncertain the road may seem. It begins with the belief that you are capable of achieving greatness and that nothing can stop you from reaching your full potential. So I'll leave you with this. The power to create your future is already within you. All that's left is for you to step into it. Embrace change. Let go of the past. Take responsibility for your life. And most importantly, take action. Your new life is waiting for you, and the time to start is now. This is your moment. Go out there and make it count. Your best life is waiting to be created, and it starts today. Let's dive in and make the rest of your life the best of your life.